When I think of Laura and Will, I think about their commitment to our mission in the form of almost a legacy. They've been building on their involvement, their engagement, their contribution to the clubs for over 2 decades.
I had the opportunity to meet Will and Laura before I was a board member. And anyone who's met them is probably going to agree with this statement. They are so much fun. And that's always a great asset to have when you're working alongside somebody. But what they also are is dedicated and caring people. It just comes through, it translates in everything that they do. And I've seen it consistently in how they've supported and engaged in the organization.
A word to describe Will's character would be tenacity. He's very tenacious, very persistent, relentless. He can be very focused. In our case, he was very focused on bringing more kids to the clubs, and it will just be a constant. And he's still at it, right? He's still pushing us to serve more people.
Laura and Will's involvement to the staff and to the members here within the Greater Houston Boys and Girls Club means a lot. They've been very instrumental in terms of how to bring kids into the club and just exposing the opportunity to kids all across the Greater Houston.
Well, I grew up in a small town in Long Island, Oyster Bay, and I was one of 2. And loved, everyone knew your business, whether you wanted them to or not, everyone knew your business. And so I went, got on a plane to go to Rice, sight unseen. It was a little bit different back then, right? And came down to Rice and spent time there. Subsequently got married, and we moved to Chicago and had my first of 3 kids. We've been here now since 1992, so Houston is definitely home.
I was born in Shelby Township, Michigan, and I was born in the year 1960, and I'd had a great childhood. I am child number 2 out of 4 kids. We lived in a fun little middle-class neighborhood and where everyone would play all the time outside. And thinking about the Boys and Girls Club, that's just what they're recreating. So our paths would have never crossed if we didn't have that to help us. Because after we were dating a little bit, I just wanted to know if he was a good person or not. And the best thing to do back then is I got on Google and I typed in his name, and all these pictures of Boys and Girls Club came up. And from that on, I knew that he was a good person.
Well, the reason I got involved with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Houston was in the late 90s, I met Cam Canyon, and she and I talked about it quite a bit. She told me about the Boys and Girls Clubs, and I immediately wanted to be involved. I thought of my own kids and the advantages they had with school, after-school sports activities, and the ability to safely socialize with their friends. Everybody should feel safe, have deep friendships, and be mentally and physically challenged. This is what the clubs offer. The reason that I support and believe in the mission of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Houston is, like nearly everybody who will be watching this at the gala, my association with Houston since I first came here in 1982 to attend Rice has been so beneficial to me and to my family. The very least that we can do is give back to the community, and there's no better way to do so than to give generously and often of both our time and treasure to support the clubs. I have seen the fantastic work they do, and I encourage everybody in the audience to schedule a club tour, come to our Youth of the Year dinner, and see the great work of the staff. You'll be hard-pressed not to get involved. The clubs and the fantastic and dedicated staff help the kids achieve great things, and just as importantly, have fun in a safe and inviting environment with terrific role models.
On behalf of all the youth and teens that we serve, Laura and Will, congratulations on receiving this recognition.
Will and Miss Laura, I just want to say congratulations on being honored at the Great Futures Gala. Truly deserved. You guys are amazing.
Laura, Will, I cannot think of anyone more deserving of this recognition. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Laura and Will, congratulations. This is a well-deserved award. I think the world of you. I know others do as well. And I'm thrilled that everybody here gets to hear about you and what you've done for the organization.